What's this? Yo, 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 I'm back with another stream, and I changed quite a bit. As indecisive as I am, I'm always in the habit of changing stuff. So, I changed everything. I changed my model, I changed my overlay, and yeah, I think I'm gonna do some art today, because I'm feeling pretty creative. I was doing a lot off stream, for once actually. But I want to make sure that I put all of my stuff together so I can get straight into drawing, because I don't want to waffle too much. Also, I do kind of want to show off my model a little bit. Humble brag. I got into the wonderful world of customizing my model, so I feel like I'll probably change this model quite a bit now that I know I can get more customizations. And this one actually looks pretty cute. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but I do like it, so I think I am going to stick with it for at least a little while. Because before I wasn't exactly a huge fan of my model, so I'm glad that I was able to change it. Just setting up my little art program here. I'm not sure I'm going to draw yet. Maybe I'll draw this model because I think the design is cute. But I know for sure that I need to do some warm-ups because I haven't been drawing digitally that much. So I think once I get warmed up and all that jazz, I'm ready to go. Just gonna close some of my crap. Don't need this. Discord ping already went out. And I believe, I'm ready to go and show off my newer looking model. Because honestly, the first one was looking like it came from Walmart or somewhere. Never drawn in this overlay before, so I do have to set a couple things up before I can really get started. So I guess I would pop my screen over here. Move my model over a little bit. Game capture. I need another window capture. So I can put be right on the screen here. I have to see how my computer even reacts to this model, because trying to edit and stuff was kind of papega, but I think I figured it out. So I need to make my model bigger, and then I can shrink this down and move this over here. Although, I'm not sure if I like this overlay. Although I'll know better when someone shows up. So we can see how the new overlay looks while I'm doing art, because it might look a little janky at first. But I am happy with where I put chat. I think it is easier to see. So, let me pull up YouTube chat so I can read that. need to pull up some music too, so give me a second. I still didn't fix the whole music situation. I really don't want to be bothered to use Spotify if I'm being honest. So, probably not gonna do that. I also kind of want to record a video today, because the other one I'm working on I want to cook a little longer. But I still want something to put up at least for tomorrow. If not though, it's fine if that doesn't happen. I think I'm ready to go and get started with the stream, so... Yep. And if you've been seeing me from my last stream, my model looks quite a bit different. Because I changed it. I changed my hair, and I got another jacket for my VTuber model. Hello, Teapot. I feel like sort of a real streamer right now. Thank you. I was looking at Vroid like for much of the afternoon, so need to make that a little smaller because the overlap is kind of bothering me. I didn't really want to debut this as a completely new model. It's just the same one. I just changed the clothes and the hair a little bit. But I think I'm just gonna chill and do some art. And maybe I might play some games later. I don't know yet. Yeah, that is actually called the Wolf Cut. I got it over on Booth. You can buy a bunch of different accessories for V-Roid models. And the jacket comes from Booth as well. So I'm gonna start some music, and I think I'm ready to go. But I figured my model needed a bit of a glow up, because to be honest, I wasn't quite a fan of how she looked. She looks very Hot Topic. I guess it goes hard. Yeah, I think I'll probably change my model quite a bit now that I know I can do it. Slay. I don't have an enable. Oh, now I see it. I think I'm ready to get going. I don't know what I'm gonna draw, so I guess I'll do some warm-ups first. Last time I drew some hands. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to draw today. But I want to draw something. So I'm gonna pull up some references here. I'll draw two, spend a few days. I've been going to town in my sketchbook, but not digitally. Which I told myself I would focus more on, which surely I haven't done quite yet. If only I could find some sunglasses for this model, I think she'd be even cuter. But when I was looking at the sunglasses, none of them really had what I was looking for. I need to do some studies. But what do I want to draw? Also, is the audio and stuff good? I didn't change anything since last stream. But that doesn't mean that something didn't get messed up. I've been enjoying Blue Sky actually. I hope this is more than a passing fad and it doesn't die. Yeah, it sounds good. Okay, good. Maybe I just draw a bunch of shapes or something. Um, Home feed. My Pinterest feed has gone to shit, if I'm being completely honest here. Which is kind of disappointing. Although I was coming up with a different character, so maybe I'll draw her. It's for a little art challenge I'm gonna do. So. But it's been hard to find any good references lately. At least on Pinterest. I don't know what happened. I went to having no AI on my feed to almost every picture I'm obsessed of. Which I don't really enjoy, because I really want to like Pinterest, but they're making it hard lately. Cube reference. I think I'm just gonna draw some cubes, because I don't know what else to draw. And I need to warm my hand up, so cubes is because everyone should go back to basics regardless of skill level, including me. And I need to warm up my hand a little bit, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll definitely say I like the hair of this model a lot better. Although I think one thing else that I wanted to put on this overlay is that I wanted to have the recent followers at the top, but I haven't figured out how I wanted to do that yet. I've been browsing Blue Sky quite a bit. I haven't seen any AI art. Maybe I should join Blue Sky. I'll probably do it after stream or maybe tomorrow or something. So let's just start trying. Upstream I've been kind of busy with videos and stuff. I didn't finish editing this video because I wanted to stream, but maybe I might do a video while I'm live, I don't know. Or at least record some footage. I literally had to start from scratch because the footage that I did have disappeared for some reason. Although maybe I accidentally deleted it or something, so I had to start from scratch. So it's going to take a little longer to get that video out, but I hope to have it out by Monday. Though if I work on something today, that I might post that tomorrow instead. I'm just so fed up with Twitter. I do hope Blue Sky succeeds. Because Twitter is just a cesspool. I don't see any growth from posting on there. Not to mention all the racist crap. Even if it costs me my growth, I just don't feel the need to post on Twitter anymore, and I'm not going to do that. Because my mental health is more important than internet updates. Like, I still check for updates or if I need to research a video, but I don't really like doing that either. Like, for the whole VTuber thing, I had to look in Twitter for some stuff. My hand's feeling kind of stiff. So maybe drawing boxes wasn't really the best option. Could have drawn something a little looser, but I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. See where that takes me. Yeah, I think I really do enjoy the hair of this model a lot better now that I'm looking at it. People have been dumping their art over the years to Blue Sky, and people love it. Yeah, I'll definitely give it a shot. I bet you do well over there too. I don't really have much art, so I can't really contribute. I have a ton of sketches, but like I never finish anything, as you know. I'm not really filling these squares. I think I'm just gonna doodle random stuff until I get an idea. But I'd love to see an alternative. Maybe let's draw some cylinders. Because I need to warm up my wrist. And like drawing a square ain't gonna do that. And if you hear any yelling, my neighbors are kind of going crazy. So, apologies for that. Although I think with the way that I fixed my audio, you shouldn't really hear anything from the background that much. I'm so glad that I was able to fix that. I'm just drawing some cylinders to warm up my hand. From what I've seen, or at least what I hear, Blue Sky kind of reminds me more of Tumblr, or at least old Tumblr. In a good way, as far as people sharing stuff from their favorite fandoms. Twitter did used to be like that at some point, but not anymore, because, like, everyone on that site seems to want to pick a fight for no reason. Your old mic settings barely picked up big background noise, so I doubt it'd be an issue now. Because like I said, my neighbors upstairs have a little kid, and the little kid likes to make noise. And of course, now that I said that, he just dropped something on the floor. But if you can't hear it, then that's good. Just drawing more cylinders. Because this one looks a bit more oval in shape because you're looking at it from above instead of looking at it head on. Although I probably could have made that a little rounder. Let me fix that. Yeah, I like my overlay. I just think I need to have a display to just show if anyone follows, because you can't really see that other than the bar. I like how some streamers have it where their latest follower is displayed, so I need to figure out how to do that, or at least find something that matches my little overlay here. There's probably something on Stream Elements that I haven't looked at yet. I updated my model. I have a proper stream overlay right now. I can't complain too much. I feel a little bit more polished than I did it like a month ago when I started. And I also have a Discord, so that obviously makes me a real streamer now. ! Discord if you want to join. You talk about art and anime and video games and pretty much anything there, so if you're interested. Yeah, these cylinders looking a little rough. But it's just to warm up my hand. I'd like to draw some traditional stuff earlier. I'm gonna do the 3-marker challenge again, so I was getting ideas for that, and I guess I'll sketch some of them here, because if I like the character enough, I might turn them also into like a little series. Or maybe just put them in with the series that I've already had planned. And in typical ADHD fashion, I'm gonna start sketching her out, because I'm gonna be real, drawing a bunch of shapes is a little sleeper right now. Even though it's important. But, like, I'm feeling creative, so I might as well not try to fight that. Now, if I could, like I said, if I could find sunglasses that fit in my model's hair, I think she'd be really cute. And also, why is my cam freaking out? Is it where I'm sitting? I guess I can move over a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. I noticed towards the end of the streams I tend to get a bit restless. But, finding a comfortable enough space to draw and, like, play games is something else I'm gonna need to figure out a little bit. I know I want this character to be a little witchy. So, let's just get right into it. I don't want to dawdle too much, so I'm gonna delete this. And then add a new layer. And then I'm gonna start sketching. I guess I might as well record this. Well, I don't know. Let me just get this sketch done, and then I'll think about recording the details. Hopefully this time I don't lose the recording. But I did kind of want to make a video talking about creativity, because, like, I think it's a trend now for artists to want to draw stuff that's trendy, like anime pictures and all that. And there's nothing wrong with drawing anime. I do it all the time. I don't want to sound like a huge hypocrite. But I think, like I said before, I think artists are more concerned with being popular than being creative. And that leads to burnout. So I kind of wanted to talk about that. So I think I will make a little video about it, because it does kind of relate to why I'm doing a 3-marker challenge. because I tend to do that when I feel stumped. But it's a fun challenge. I have done it like a few times in the past. My head would be looking this way. And then the hips. But it's kind of funny because something like creativity can't exactly be taught in a traditional sense, so yeah, I mean, it's understood that that's not always encouraged. I guess I can draw the arm here. Although, I probably won't stream tomorrow because I do need to finish that other video. So I kind of do want to go a little longer today, at least. So maybe if I get tired of drawing, I might play some GeoGuessr, or I might try again to do some more Risk of Rain. We'll see how I'm doing. But, I do want to be a bit more variety and not just do the same stuff all the time, so I think it's important to expand your horizons. Even though I'm a smaller streamer and it's probably killing my channel to do that. My YouTube, though, has been doing really good. I feel like I can take risks, and people will be interested in that. It's good to see my art videos doing well, because for a while my traditional art videos were just kind of, ugh. They weren't doing too hot, but now both the shorts and the videos are doing wonderfully. I'm really excited to see how my YouTube continues to grow. It's really fun to work on, and I think I am making decent progress, even though I have barely been doing it for very long. Ooh, 800 views, congrats. My lovely mod here, Para, he's also a YouTuber and a streamer. So if you want to go check him out. Actually, does this shoutout command even work? Let me try doing this. Oh, it seemed to work. Pog. I didn't know if I had to set something with stream elements, but I guess just Twitch alone does that. He's a much better writer than I ever could be. And he has some pretty interesting stories in the works, so stay tuned. He's always working on something. Like, I think if I could get to the point where my YouTube is more consistent, I wouldn't necessarily be against the idea of maybe a Patreon. But then again, YouTube already kind of does their own version of Patreon, so I just need more followers and obviously more watch time, so I need to do more streams and videos and all that. I think I hit the sweet spot because both my shorts and my longer videos are doing pretty well lately, which I've heard was not always feasible. I think with art, you can be a bit more flexible with how you choose to do content, which obviously I like. I don't like to feel like I'm being forced to do one thing or the other. Always working on something, never finishing anything. Same here. But I do kind of want to design this character because I want to draw them traditionally. Be right back. Okie dokie, I'll be here. Yeah, my model is so much better now. I figured I didn't want to make such a hoopla about having it be a new model, but because I didn't really change all that much. But she's cute, and I can see myself sticking with her for a very long time, at least until I can get affiliate, because then I might make another model at some point. First, if I get affiliate, I could just stick with a V-Roy model. There's plenty of accessories I could get. I think the body sketch is pretty much done. And my voice actually doesn't sound like complete trash today, so I'm really glad about that. Do I want to turn this into a video? I don't even have a script ready for words, but I still kind of want to talk about it. I can show off my new model. Bing, bing, bing. I think I would be titling it like Embrace Creativity or something like that. I think I do kind of want to make a video. It might not be super long, but I kind of do want to talk about this. Now, whether I sound coherent or not, that's a different story, but it's important and I do want to talk about it, so I think I will, so. Let me make sure that I have my model and stuff ready, because I need to make sure I have all my stuff ready to go, so I don't have to pause the recording and all that jazz. I kind of want this witch to have like big fluffy hair. So I'm gonna make another layer and I guess work on the details a bit more. I guess I could do the face first. Fluffy hair. Old. I don't want it to be goth. I want it to be more like fantasy. That's kind of not what I want to go for, although maybe a little bit, but not too much. Because with the markers that I'm working with, I'm gonna have it in 2 tones anyway, so... I'm thinking more like which D&D vibes here. I did draw like a D&D character like a long time ago, like 2019 long time ago. I'm gonna do the 3 marker challenge, so... I'm kind of deciding the character around the colors that I picked. Because, yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. I want it to be like a space witchy type vibe. I want it to have, like, fluffy hair. So I'm looking at different natural hairstyles. And I think I'm going to record a video while I try to do this, so... I want to make sure I have all of my references so I don't have to go back and forth too much. But that'll probably happen anyways, despite that. I figure if I'm gonna record a video, I might as well do it before my voice is completely shot. And also, to test out the new microphone settings, because that's actually kind of what I wanted to go for the hair, so I'm gonna do that. I wanted to talk about embracing creativity and coming up with your own designs and stuff. Although I kind of talked about it before, but like, not in reference to my own characters, so... I think I'm ready to start. Get some more water. Okay. I think I am ready. Ready to go. Okay. Starting now. Hello, YouTube. If you're watching this and you are... No. I already need to start over. Yo, Ayasuna here, and a lot of things look different since the last video I did of me while I'm live on twitch.tv/Ayasuna19. And like I said, a lot of things changed. For starters, I changed my VTuber model. And yeah, I also have a proper stream overlay now. So I wanted to look a little bit more professional if I continue to do live streams. So, yeah. I figured with all the changes that I made to my stream in the past couple days, it'll be the right time for me to talk about embracing creativity as an artist, because I think for a lot of artists on social media, we're more concerned with chasing likes instead of drawing stuff that we just like to draw. Because honestly, art on social media is kind of, I don't know how to describe it other than kind of samey. I feel like I said before in previous videos, that artists are afraid to take risks, and that somehow just hurts how their art looks. And if they feel like they have to draw a certain way to get popular, it just hurts creativity overall. I noticed this trend more with younger artists, because obviously older artists just learned how to embrace their art style, and embrace it as a changing force of nature, instead of something that's going to stay the same all the time. Just like I'm doing here, I changed a lot with my model. I changed my hairstyle and my jacket. I'll probably pop up a picture here of how my new model looks like. And right now I'm drawing another OC that I'm making for an art challenge that I'm going to do for another video. But I still wanted to make this a video because I think creativity is something that's lost on the art community, because we're more concerned with how a person draws as opposed to what they're drawing, and like original ideas and all that doesn't seem encouraged as much. No, I don't like that. I should have probably wrote a script so I could remember what to say, but I know what I want to say, but like a little scatterbrained right now. I just need to focus. Need to redo the drawing too, because I am doing it live. Okay. Oops, I still messed up the layer. Okay. Hello YouTube, and if you're noticing that a lot looks different from the last time I recorded a video on livestream, it's because it is. I changed both my overlay as well as my VTuber model, and yeah, it's this whole idea of change that made me want to make this video, because I feel like the art community just doesn't embrace creativity as much as it once did, and part of the reason for that, of course, is with social media and feeling like artists have to draw a certain way to get attention online. And that's a problem that I noticed a lot across various social media platforms, but especially on Twitter and TikTok, and to a certain extent YouTube, although I feel like a lot of artists on here are more inclined to do their own thing because they are growing their own communities. But like on TikTok, I feel like artists on that platform, and I don't want to name names, I feel like some artists are just afraid to try different things because they're worried that they're going to get bullied or harassed, and like that just leads to creative burnout. So just like I'm drawing my original character here, I wanted to talk about how I embrace creativity in my art process. And yeah, that's mainly what I'm going to talk about in this video. So if you're into that, then don't hesitate to like and subscribe. I also go live on twitch.tv/isna19. And yeah, I have a Discord. There's multiple social medias that you can get in contact with me if you have any questions or whatever. So yeah, on to the main video. This side looks a little crooked. Let me move that a smidge over, and then I'll record the next part. Yep, oh, hello. Yep, creativity is a key. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently in the process of making a YouTube video. I just did the little intro part there. But yeah, creativity is something that I've been wanting to talk about, because I feel like that's the main contributor to burnout. So sit back and relax. This is just another chill art stream, and I'm gonna make a video because I fixed my model and overlay and stuff. So I figured I was gonna just do that while I'm live, so I can just upload a video. let me get a bit more water, and then I'll continue recording that. Okay. Ready. I noticed lately on social media that there's like a whole trend about harassing artists that don't draw a certain way. This is prevalent on TikTok, but I've also seen that type of behavior on Twitter, um, and sometimes on YouTube, although not too much. Artists here already sort of do their own thing. I notice this the most with short-form content, in particular compared to long-form videos, at least in my experience, though. I see the new setup you got. I see your growing channel and seem genuine, so I will drop in every time I see you and give you a like at least. Aw, thank you. Any support means a lot. Like I said, you said I am starting out. I've only been doing this for like a couple months at this point, so yeah. I need to redo that bit. I noticed a troubling trend on social media about younger artists being bullied from doing their particular art style or drawing certain characters because it's not quote-unquote popular, which is something that is going to kill a lot of artists' mental health as far as wanting to draw something new or even just experiment with their own art style. Because if everyone feels like they need to conform to a certain way, people will be less willing to take risks because they don't want to be ostracized. I talked about that previously in other videos, but I feel like that bears worth repeating because I noticed the trend a lot, even with artists that have been in the field for quite a while. The whole Urgos Josh situation was mainly because he felt insecure with his own art style, and he felt the need to use AI, which I definitely don't agree with. There's other ways to deal with burnout than turn to AI to get ideas, but that's for another video. In fact, I already made that a video, which I'll have that listed above. But yeah. If people and artists feel like they can't express themselves the way that they want, it will lead to burnout. And obviously that's not a good thing, and it can spell trouble for the whole creative field. I think people are more concerned with being liked than authentically expressing themselves. I know I was like that for a while. I had a phase where I drew nothing but fan art for anime. I did a lot of My Hero artwork. Come to find out I didn't really like My Hero all that much, but I felt like doing that art because it was popular at the time, and that made me fall into a pit of burnout. I wasn't drawing my own characters. I felt like I had to draw a certain way, and that really wasn't fun. Now I don't mind doing fan art every now and again, but like, yeah, I don't want to make a habit of just relying on fan art. I do have ideas and characters and stuff that I want to draw, so I just need to formulate the ideas, and then yeah. Now, counterintuitive to what I just said, even if you don't always have your own creative ideas, there's nothing wrong with taking inspiration from series that you enjoy. For instance, one of my main examples, or at least one of my main inspirations for artwork, is like Avatar / Legend of Korra, which I'm currently doing a little watch party with my 2 mods. And watching that sort of also inspired me to want to design this character here. As far as how she looks in terms of personality and stuff, I think it does matter the media that you consume, as far as how you grow as an artist. Like, I consumed a lot of anime as a kid and a teenager, and that influences my art style, but I also studied from a bunch of different artists here on YouTube, and having exposure to that helps. Let me stop that part. AI might be good for character design ideas, maybe. I feel like I got my best character design ideas just by watching different shows and understanding media, like I said. I feel like AI can definitely become a crutch if you use it to get out of every situation where you don't feel creative. And honestly, it's not even giving you any new ideas, it's just regurgitating from other people. And obviously, I don't want to take credit from other artists for their original work. That doesn't sit well with me, personally. I notice that when I tend to feel art blocked, or if I don't feel like I have any good ideas to draw, I often go back to my favorite series for inspiration, and that's kind of what happened when I was in my watch party with Korra and Avatar, as well as Clone Wars too. I never really thought that I would be a huge Star Wars fan, but thanks to my two mods, they introduced me to a whole world of art and ideas that I never really thought of. But yeah, I think it's better for younger artists to broaden their horizons as far as what to draw and not fall to the trap of drawing just one particular genre. Because, like I said before in previous videos, I did sign up for art classes and courses, and I want to start doing those on stream. I might start next week. And that might help me as far as how to execute the ideas that I have regarding my own artwork. Sometimes seeing stuff from a different perspective helps, creatively speaking, and learning the rules of the road also helps, so keep an open mind. I think that helps tremendously when harnessing your own creativity. Like I said, I was never a huge sci-fi fan. I liked Godzilla. I like stuff like that. I like Final Fantasy. That's also sort of an inspiration for my own artwork. Atlas Games, the new Metaphor game, that sort of inspired me with this character with the whole fantasy witch vibe. And yeah, just be open-minded and absorb everything that you see. And don't worry too much about being popular, because like I said, art is a difficult niche to grow in, and in order to grow, you will need to take risks and all that. And don't really let anyone stop you from doing that. Even if it's not the most popular thing to draw, if you want to draw it, I say go for it. I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, I was focused on drawing a bunch of different fan art. I know the whole Hatsune Miku thing was a trend, and I liked drawing her a lot, but it was taken away from drawing my own characters, which I didn't enjoy as much. So I kind of made it a goal of mine to draw my own original characters more, because I do genuinely have fun drawing them. And I want to work on my own series, so the Bookkeeper Starter, like I talked about before. So I'm gonna focus on that, and probably do less fan art, although I still might do some. It just depends on how I feel. I think something else that might help younger artists, though, if you don't want to stop drawing fan art, is to at least do fan art in your own style. Like, it can be tempting to copy different masters, and there is some merit to it, but like, you still ultimately kind of have to learn your own way if you want to make your own art style. So following someone else all the time may or may not necessarily be the way to harness your own creativity. As counterintuitive as that might sound, art is your journey, and you can copy other artists, but you will still not quite draw like Arataki, or like Inoue or any other important mangakas, because what they have done, they've done it for many, many decades at this point. And you really shouldn't beat yourself up if you don't have that type of results after a few years. I know I did, because I felt like I could have been at a higher level, but I needed to study and learn the fundamentals. And currently I need to revisit some fundamentals because I want to improve how I draw my characters. So, these are all things that I want to keep in mind for younger artists starting out, because learning these things would have helped me a lot when I was younger. We all regurgitate to some degree, hence the overarching theme of your video. I did fan art when I started, but never do it anymore. Well, the last art stream I did draw the Spider-Verse characters, but that was because I watched Spider-Verse, so I think fan art can have some merit, but if there's projects that you want to work on, I think it's still better to work on those. Also, I took a break from recording, so I could get some more water. Because if I don't stay hydrated, I will lose my voice quickly. Oh yeah, the art direction in Spider-Verse is like none other. I'm trying to think of another modern animated movie that has that level of artistry, and honestly, I don't see that as much these days with animated movies. At least Western ones. I guess that kind of proves my point. Spider-Verse was different than a lot of other animated movies at this day and age, as far as art direction and all that good stuff. I think art direction is also probably why some artists feel burnt out. Because honestly, the art industry and animation industries are kind of cooked right now. But you can't really blame them. They're worried about their livelihood and their jobs, and they're definitely not paid enough for what they do. Or at least what they're asked to do. So you can't really blame them for feeling the pinch. I want more movies kind of like Spider-Verse that aren't afraid to do their own thing. I guess I could put that into the video too. I guess I can start recording again. I noticed something else that has been plaguing younger artists as far as trying to find a career in art, and I'm just as clueless as y'all. I know the art industry isn't exactly the most promising right now because of AI, like I mentioned. But I think movies like Spider-Verse serve as a good lesson as far as wanting to do your own thing. Spider-Verse is quite different than a lot of animated movies these days, and I know I keep bringing that up, but like it really is something, one of the most iconic movies of the decade as far as art style. The directors weren't afraid to really do their own thing and not conform. So I think that's something that younger artists should definitely do in their own artwork. Easier said than done. I know with social media it's easy to compare yourself to others, but I promise you that's not the best way to grow, especially if you want to do this long term. Now, I'm just doing this as a hobby. If I can actually monetize some of that, that would be wonderful. But everything I do is doing it because I want to. I don't have any monetary incentive to do this. I do it because I enjoy it. So I think if you're in it for the money, and there's nothing wrong with that, you do need to adjust your expectations, and you definitely need to learn how to be a bit more flexible in what you do. I didn't want to take this advice when I was younger, but it definitely helps as far as learning to be more creative. Something else that can help is doing a bunch of different challenges. I probably said this at the beginning of the video. I'm designing this character for a 3-marker challenge, and I tend to do those challenges whenever I feel creatively stuck and I want to draw something but I don't know what. So try different challenges. Inktober's also currently going on, and that forces you to think differently and be more creative about the drawings that you make. Despite the backlash of this year's Inktober, I think the prompt list is actually quite great, although I haven't been able to do as much Inktober stuff as I would have liked because I was busy with work and life and all that good jazz. But I still want to do those prompts at some point. I might do them on stream if I can't think of another idea. So yeah, keep an open mind. Think about the media that you consume and do many different art challenges. You never know who you might run into if you do it and post it on social media. There's dedicated discords and groups for certain art challenges. So yeah, keep your options open. That's very important, just as an artist, and as someone who wants to grow their creativity. And also, if you're like a digital artist or even a traditional artist, don't be afraid to experiment with different mediums, although doing that can be a bit expensive. But like on traditional, or I'm sorry, not traditional, digital art, I have a ton of different brushes that I haven't even touched yet. And I actually have a channel in my Discord for brush packs and all that good stuff if you're interested in the brushes that I use. Although here I'm just using the default brushes on Clip Studio Paint. Nothing too fancy. But like I said, in my last video, the pro of digital art is how experimental it is, so if you try a different brush or blending style or painting style, that too can spur your creativity and make you a more well-rounded artist. Even if you don't like it, you still learn something out of it, and that's never a bad thing. Because I feel like sometimes we get afraid to try new things, and from that we just don't learn as much as we need to truly improve. It's important to, of course, to study the fundamentals. I've also said that in the past too. But like, creativity isn't really something that you can teach. You kind of have to experience that, and like I said, one of the ways to do that is just keep learning, keep studying different artists, study the media that you consume, and just to risk and take challenges. I said that backwards. Take risks and do plenty of challenges. I don't really have too much else to add to this video, but I did kind of want to say this because I feel like a lot of younger artists feel defeatist in their art journeys because they aren't drawing a certain way, and they're trying to force themselves to be a certain way when it comes to posting their art, and they're getting frustrated because they're not getting the results that they want. And I know how frustrating that can be because I was there like 2-3 years ago. But once I learned to take it easy and not beat myself up if I don't do something a certain way, A lot of things came more natural to me. I'm still new to digital art, but like for a while I felt like I was less of an artist because I didn't do something a certain way. And I don't really want anyone else to feel like that because it really sucks. And doing that wasn't healthy, nor was it helping me grow as an artist. So I just kind of wanted to make this video. If you want to see more videos like that, then don't hesitate to like and subscribe. Also, I do stream, like I said. I'm recording this video live on Twitch and YouTube, so I tend to go live on Saturdays and like Wednesdays or Thursdays, but I don't quite have a set schedule yet because I'm a new streamer. So until then, in my next video, goodbye and take care. Toodles! Okay, I got a video out of that. And I was able to clean up my character a little bit. I feel productive. Although her boot really shouldn't be showing through her dress. This is sort of like the take of my old D&D character that I had. And I just need to figure out how I want to do her coloring. Because I do want to color something. Corporate Club. I've been struggling tonight, not really feeling anything I tried to draw. Well, what are you trying to draw, Teapot? I know something you said you wanted to draw one of your own original characters last time we talked about our... I guess I could have added to the video not to force yourself to draw. But I feel like that's kind of redundant. I talked about that before. I tried some shape studies, and I tried to, in OC now. I'm trying Miria from Bakano. There's nothing wrong with drawing fan art. Like I said, it can be fun. And art should most definitely be fun, especially if you're not looking at it from a professional perspective. My camera freeze. I swear this happens like every time I Oh, there we go. For whatever reason, whenever I hit the 1 hour mark on my streams, my camera freaks out. And my model also freaks out too. Might be a little glitch of mine. There's probably something I didn't set quite right. But I had this character in my head for a while. But I only now feel like drawing them again. And this challenge that I'm doing is the 3 marker challenge. Basically, I got my markers, my alcohol markers, and the goal of the challenge is just to pick 3 random colors, and you make a whole illustration out of them. Why is my model still freaking out? I'm not even really leaning over. I probably need to fix my tracking, to be honest, because it's a little dank right now. Sit up. But like I said, do challenges maybe that can help. There is challenges designed for like vintage characters and stuff. You were talking about Mermaid, although I don't know if I recommend Mermaid all that much, personally. I got burnt out drawing a bunch of mermaids but I don't tend to enjoy drawing super cutesy stuff all the time. So it's not too surprising that I got burnt out with it. I'm definitely more fantasy horror adjacent. Although I'm not too great at drawing horror, at least not yet. I wonder if I want this to be my line art. When I think of mermaids, I think more beautiful and serene than cutesy. I guess that's the social media and me talking, because, like, no shade to any other artist, but you see a lot of the same when it comes to mermaid drawings. And there's nothing wrong with drawing cute girls. I still like drawing cute girls myself. Like the whole anime style, I guess. This would make for a cute D&D character. I don't remember her name. This character has a name. I actually named her, but I don't remember it. I kind of want to do some coloring. So I wonder if I take a picture of the colors that I have. Any mark. I'm gonna try to do something. And surely, by doing it, I don't leak anything. Because I'm working with a limited color palette, so I want to keep it that way. And I'm gonna do a bit of a cheat to work around it, because obviously I don't want to take a picture of the markers and use it like that. This may or may not even work. But I won't know until I try, so I'm gonna make a new canvas. And I'm gonna import file, open. I'm gonna import an image, because these are the markers that I have in the color chart and the colors that I'm gonna be working with. Although it won't quite look how it does on stream versus how the actual real life colors look. But these are the colors that I'm going to be working with for the 3 marker challenge, so I'm gonna put these I just had a huge 5-head moment here. Let's just use this one. This is 77, which it looks a bit more blue IRL, but like for the character, I think this works fine. I understand the colors. The next color that I had for the challenge was 82, and that's like a deep purple. And I'm gonna put that right here. Actually, this doesn't look too bad. And the third color, I had marigold, which looks more yellow IRL than it does in this picture. So I might tweak the color a little bit to make it more look like it does IRL. It's this color, but it's not as orange, it's more yellow. Just tweak it just a little bit. That's good enough. And this is pretty much the colors that I have to work with to make a whole illustration. Except I'm doing it traditionally, but I just wanted to work on the color palettes here. I kind of want this character to be more spacey. Oh. Trying to decide how I want to do this, because, like, orange skin might be Oompa Loompa territory here. I don't want that in my character. So maybe I might make the skin like a violet-ish color, because I think it's actually really pretty. I just feed my character a bit, because she's a bit on the feminine side. Although, clearly, this won't look like it does visually. I'm just thinking about where I would want to put colors. Although, if I had it my way, I probably would have changed the liner to be, like, warmer. And maybe I can actually do that if I make another layer. I don't know if I like the purple skin, but I kind of like it here, digitally. I'm trying to look at other digital art challenges that I could do, because the one I'm doing is traditional. But there's other digital art challenges that are like this. Because I think, like I said in my previous video, I tend to work better when I'm under limitations on my art. Having too many options isn't really helping me. Although the purple's kind of gonna throw me for a loop, because it's a pretty dark shade. And you can't really get too much contrast if I'm using a dark line art. Drawing here hasn't really been feeling right for me lately. Guess I need a break. There's nothing wrong with that. I tried studying my own character, then fan art, and then I tried my dino, and they all felt blah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with taking a break. Although, obviously I can't speak for anyone else. I'm the type of person that if I feel like I have art block, I can just usually work through it and get over it. But I know not everyone's like me. Until I thought about designing my own character, I was feeling art block myself at the beginning of, like, October. But I feel like I came out of that. I didn't dwell in it too long, thankfully. If I could figure out how to do an ombre effect, that could be cool for this design. Because I feel like maybe on digital I'm gonna struggle with contrast. Because the orange is so bright and the purple is so dark. And the only medium shade that I really have here is this pale purplish color. I wish I could do that, but when I feel burnout, it's best for me to stop and try another creative outlet. Writing isn't easy, but it's my fallback because it comes most naturally to me. Makes sense. This design's kind of cute. It's growing on me. I'm not really sure what to do with the hair, because if I did it dark, then what color would I put the head? Because, like, I don't want two of the same colors touching. That's just, that doesn't bode well for adding contrast to the piece. But if I'm working with markers, then I could technically layer it. But instead of making another color, I wonder. And with the lovely Eclipse Studio Paint, you have a way to see what your colors will look like when you swatch them. Or at least try to mix them together. So I would put the purple, and then the marigold color, which is really just orange. But the orange that the color picker gave me didn't look too right. I think with these two colors I could get a nice rich brown, which might help me here. But that won't really work with how I have my markers, so I don't really want to rely too much on blending. Figuring out how to color a character can be difficult, because like with the shades that I have, it's like putting together a puzzle. Because like I said, you don't want two colors that are the same to overlap. It's bad for contrast, and looking at your values, it'll just look like one big blob. And we kind of want to avoid my piece from looking like that. So I need to figure out how to fix that. One thing I could do is do a layer on top of the skin with the other colors. But digitally, that'll work, but traditionally it wouldn't. Oops. I think if I sit here too long, I'm gonna overthink this. If I start the hair dark and transition it to the golden color, I wonder if that would look good. Or I could also do two split colors. That could be good as well. But that's kind of not what the vibe I'm going for here. So I think I might just go for the ombre if I can see how that looks. I need to commit to something, so that's what I'm gonna do. And see how far that takes me. I think sometimes we get too caught up in the process of doing something that we forget to enjoy what we're doing. And I think sometimes it also contributes to art block. Sometimes, at least in my case, you can't always wait for inspiration to hit you. You just kind of have to do it, even though it doesn't always feel right. But that's just me. There's nothing wrong with taking breaks if you need them. Me quitting art again would have just made me burnt out. I'm glad that I stuck with it despite me having mental issues. Well, not mental issues. My mental health wasn't the greatest like this time 2 years ago. But I think it's in a much better spot. At least in the spot that I feel confident enough to make my own content. Because, like, I never thought that I would do that. This looks kind of messed up, but I swear I have an idea here. So let me cook. This purple is actually pretty close to what the marker looks like IRL, so this color doesn't actually look too bad from what I'm working with. Question is, can I make it look good? I don't really have a warmer purple, so I kind of used a little mixing tool. I promise this will make sense in a second. I probably could have made this in a separate layer, but yeah. I'm just playing out colors. I don't feel like I need to do all that. I also think I kind of want to play some games in a little bit, so let's see how I feel. I'm thinking maybe more GeoGuessr, or maybe I could actually try to finish a Risk of Rain game. Because I want to do variety. So if I did to have this color, maybe the inside can be the lighter purple. Because I didn't see how that mixed with these colors here. So I did the brim of the hat in this lilac color. And then I wanted it. This is just a rough sketch. Like the drawing that I have, because I'm going to do it traditionally, is going to be a bit more detailed than this one. Because I want little stars to come out for a little head. And then I could add more of that gold color. And I think that would look really nice. Problem is, what do I do for her clothes? Because that's going to be a little tricky. For the outside, I can just do it this darker purple. And that should be fine. And like with markers, they do layer a bit differently. I'm gonna have more harsher lines, most likely. Not gonna lie, my art peaked in August. Been struggling to be as motivated since. It comes and goes. I do try, it doesn't feel right. Uh, maybe I should make another video with art block. Although that kind of could be what I'm talking about in that video, so maybe not. Since I've been drawing for like pretty much ever, it becomes second nature to me. I don't necessarily have a feeling to draw or not. I would draw more, but been busy, obviously. I didn't hear what you said, accidentally muted. Oh, I was thinking about making a video with talking about art block, but I kind of already did that, so it's kind of being the dead horse. It would just be all the same stuff that I said anyways, so. I was saying in my case, I've been drawing for so long, it's like second nature to me. I would draw a lot more if I had the time, personally. I don't really have any other suggestions for art block. Any that could help with you not feeling motivated. I don't know what to do about this dang top. Because if I make the top orange, and maybe make this part dark purple. I don't want it to clash with the hair, but it shouldn't. Let's just try to see what it looks like. And knowing me, I might change this outfit. I might not even keep this one. For this particular character anyways. I wanted to draw this dress because I thought it looked cute. This feels Final Fantasy XIV coded. Like I said, I think rain comes more naturally to me. But I'm not gonna give up, just clearly need a break. Yeah. Sometimes just like you said, watching different things can help. Watching Korra helped me. I want to learn how they did backgrounds in that show, because, like, their background art is peak. And I don't know what they did or what tools they used. Obviously, I know it was digital, but, like, I don't know how they got that look. All the stuff that I've seen was mainly for character art, but not for landscape and environment. I'm pretty sure there's a Korra art book somewhere. Of course, if I do this, then what would I color the shorts with? And what about the top? 3-marker challenges are always like a brain teaser for me because like I don't know how to effectively color my characters. If I do the top golden, it would clash with the hair. And I can't do purple too, because I was touching the other part of the little robe. Thinkage. Maybe these colors don't go together as well as I thought they did. But I'm kind of stuck with it because I don't want to redo it because that's cheating. Like, yeah, this is definitely FF coded. Maybe not do the whole little poof thing. This color. I'm gonna be real, I'm not a huge fan of orange or yellow. So this color is kind of jarring to me. Like it throws all my other purples like out of the water. Do this little band gold. I feel like the belt could be dark, or maybe the shorts can be. So let me switch to the other purple, and then do the short. This low-key does look kind of weird, but like I didn't want to go too detailed. I guess this is just me mapping out these colors and thinking about what I want to do. I'll probably do this in my sketchbook book like after stream, because like these colors obviously look a lot different. But I can't do the legs dark, because then what about the skirt? Yeah, this character's giving me a little bit more trouble than I thought it would. Because I don't want anything to contrast too much. Maybe if the ombre doesn't work, I could try to do the hair half and half. Because that might be a stretch. To help me not do as much with contrast. Like I said, because I'm using markers IRL, or at least I'm going to be using markers, I don't want to blend too much, because it's not going to look the same, and I don't have access to those colors. So I'm thinking in layers. And if I can map where I want everything to go, that wouldn't be too bad. And right now she looks like a mascot for the LA Lakers. Honestly, I could just draw an LA Lakers jersey with these colors and just call it a day. Obviously I'm not going to do that because, number one, I'm not a Lakers fan. And number two, that doesn't really do the challenge justice, now does it? So I think maybe, I was thinking of doing tights, but I'll just do the light purple all the way down. She looks like more like a piece of candy. Like, she's cute. I like the hair. Although I don't know if I like it more than if I were to do one side purple, the other side orange. If that would help with the contrast colors. I wonder if this requires me to look at Pinterest for 3D marker ideas, because, like, I'm a little stumped about these clothes. I mean, I think I did decently. But I am stumped about what to do for the front of the skirt, because, like, yeah, I can't do the light purple because it's gonna blend in too much with the skin. If I do golden, I might just have to do gold because that's the only color that I didn't do over there. That wouldn't mess up the design. I guess that's a little hack for anyone that's looking to do a 3 marker challenge. It's technically not with it's technically not cheating if you like make use of hatching and inking, because they can make it look like you have a different color, even though you're not technically. Make use of patterns as well, because they can make it look like you have more colors than you actually are using. I learned this in previous iterations of this challenge, but I never did this on YouTube. Like here, I didn't really go super detailed in the line art, and I didn't really want to. But like, for this character, I had to think, how was I gonna do all these colors without it looking flat? Although I don't think I'll have that issue with this character. Color stuff is a bit above my skill level at the moment. Not that I have tried. The 3 marker challenge, you don't really need to necessarily know color theory. And obviously it depends on the colors that you get. I'm going off the ones of the markers that I bought. I had the marigold. I had this pale blue, although it looks more like a purple. And then I had this violet. I think what's good about it is that you're forced to think differently about how you do your colors. And not gonna lie, I don't know if I like this golden skirt. I might change it to have the shorts be golden and the skirt to be dark purple. Because it's at random, you can't really choose what colors you're gonna get. So you do need to be mindful. Maybe I don't even have art block. Maybe it has to do with my lack of energy lately. I was hoping to feel better on these cooler days, but not so good so far. Yeah. If your physical health, of course, isn't there, then it definitely does get harder to do creative stuff. I've been there. When I first, when I got COVID again, the brain fog was very bad, and it was hard to feel creative about anything, if I'm being honest. This can be dark purple, I think. So I get that feeling. I think what's different with me, and I guess my brain's just built differently, not in an egotistical way, but for a while, art was all that I really had to express myself, and I'm not good at expressing myself, so I would always draw, and it became a coping thing for me, and I use it to escape reality. So my approach to drawing is probably a lot different than most people's. So take everything that I say with a grain of salt, because drawing broke my brain, and I don't know how else to express myself other than with art. I mean, I guess this design isn't too bad, but I would change a couple things. Once I fill out the colors, it doesn't look half bad. But this belt is gonna give me troubles, because I don't know what coat to color it with. But I also kind of want to play a game. I did some drawing, so I was a little bit responsible. But I know as soon as I change the category on stream, it's gonna end my YouTube stream, and I don't want that. Streaming on YouTube is kind of dookie sometimes. I never tried to change the category on YouTube. I did it through Restream, and that killed my stream. Of course, if it ends, I'll just switch to a YouTube stream. I mean, a Twitch stream to game. If I change categories. This is the boots, the dark purple. But yeah, I do think I want to play a game. Because yesterday's gaming session was pretty fun. Well, not yesterday, when was I last stream? I don't even remember. I think it was Thursday that I streamed. I wanted to go longer, but I was just too tired. But now I can stay up a little longer. I've been missing FF10. If I can't stream it tomorrow, I might just play it on my own time. Yeah. I think where you're at in the game, the story does kind of open up a little bit more. I could play more in Persona. I'm not sure. What do I want to do? I could play more Risk of Rain. I could also, I my window closed. Let me save this. It might be a little late for Persona. If I can fix up that little video that I recorded and upload that tomorrow, then I might actually go live again tomorrow. Maybe. That is if I don't kill my voice first. Then I could probably just do a gaming stream. I do want to play at least one game today. So yeah, I think maybe I'm done for drawing done with drawing for now. And I want to play some Risk of Rain, because that seems Pog Champion. So I'm gonna move my graphic tablet. I don't even know how to change category. YouTube frogs, I think I'm gonna end the YouTube stream, but I'm still gonna be live on Twitch for a little bit, because I want to play a game. But I'm worried if I change the category, it's gonna end the stream, because that's what happened last time that I did that. So I think I will end the YouTube stream and keep streaming on Twitch. So come to twitch.tv/ISN19. It's in my card. But yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to gaming mode and do at least one Risk of Rain run and see how I feel after that. I got close to the end, but I couldn't finish it. So, if this kills the stream on YouTube, then I might not go back live on there because I feel like doing that ruins your watch hours for some reason. So, I'm gonna change the stream category on Twitch. And then I'm gonna play some Risk of Rain. Because whenever I tried to change the category on Restream, it didn't work. Stream info, edit. And change it to Risk of Rain 2. Now, surely, if I changed it... Let me check YouTube real quick. Because if I can figure out how to change it, I don't have to end YouTube stream. But maybe the way that I did it was wrong. Surely. Download, no. Maybe I need to be in the channel dashboard to change it. And my latest shirt is doing well. I'm almost up to 80 subscribers. I'm at 79 right now, which is insane to think about. But that's not why I came on here. I don't even know how to change live categories on Twitch. Options. Edit title and description. I want to change the category. What category am I even on YouTube stream? Update. I just want to change this one. Edit settings. I'm gonna change to gaming. Will this kill my stream? Let's find out.